Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your March 2019 General Tarot reading. It's Raina here, your fellow Sagittarius individual. You know, I was just thinking when I do these readings, I decide, okay, I'm going to do this sign next. I don't always go, you know, Aries, Taurus, blah, blah, blah. And so I said, I'm going to do Sagittarius next. And then it reminded me, I was like, hey, that's my sign, you know. It reminded me long ago when I bought my first tarot deck at a used bookstore and didn't know anything about the tarot. The only things I had done in terms of divining before that was I had done the I Ching. When I was like, I think I was like 18 when I was doing that. That was kind of fun, 18 and 19, and runes. And I actually had like a strong connection to the runes. I should take that up again. That'd be kind of fun, you know, just for the heck of it. I've seen people do that on YouTube a couple of times, a couple of different people, and even combining it with tarot cards. That might be kind of fun, and I wouldn't be surprised if I had a lifetime in a Scandinavian country where I was doing that. Who knows? But never the tarot, and it's just interesting how it's something that when you do a tarot spread for yourself, it's very, they say don't do it, you know, don't read for yourself, but that's silly. I mean, you can come up with a lot of synchronicity. So if you have a deck and you've never thought to read for yourself, you might want to try it. But that's what I feel like I'm doing here. That's the long version of why I said that. And this is the Wild Unknown tarot deck, and I can't stop singing its praises in terms of, I think it's just so original in terms of having these pen and ink drawings, and the colors are amazing. And some of them are in black and white, and some of them are very creepy in their depictions, but they still are very, what do you call it, evocative. So that's what really matters when you're dealing with imagery. Oh, there we go again, another card of reuniting. I just did Aries reading, and I got a card like this, and in Aries reading there was like a different theme here. Now this one we have the Lovers, so this could be like literally a romantic connection. So the Lovers card is self-explanatory, and it is a card that is connected to maybe having an intimate relationship with someone, and you know, where it's not just you're dating somebody casually, but you're really feeling like, hey, we're connecting at the deepest level. And this can also be Gemini. I mean, this is a card of choice, and it can be Gemini. But due to some other cards here, I'm thinking that this is more of a love relationship. So I can't talk about every possibility here. So I go with a theme, and I hope that, you know, if it doesn't fit, then what can I say? In the past position, we have the Father of Cups, which is the King of Cups. So this may be a person that you have met, or perhaps, in some cases, this is your current partner, your significant other, and the Lovers represents a new person. So again, choice, maybe choosing between two people. We do have a number 3 in the challenge position. So yes, because Cups individuals are not necessarily going to be compatible with you, even if they're really nice people. The Cup signs are Cancer, and Scorpio and Pisces. Out of the three, Pisces is the one that I could see with Sagittarius, as you are both mutable signs. Now, whoever this person is, I mean, this could be the person that you have met that qualifies as the lover, or it could be somebody that you have already met and you are in a relationship with, and now you have this new person that's come into the picture. The higher message, if I can get it without doing that, is the Mother of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands. This is associated with Sagittarius. Now, as the higher message, you know, we have the Father and the Mother. So it may be a situation where, and the Lovers is in between that card. So what I'm thinking of is these two people playing their roles as father and mother. And maybe that was what kind of did in the relationship, because they couldn't see each other as more than these cardboard cutout identities. And maybe in some cases you married somebody or moved in with somebody because you had a child with them and you really don't have that connection. You're kind of just playing these roles. And the Lovers, the person who represents the Lovers card, feels more like a soulmate, or at least somebody that is your you know, of a more of an appropriate partner for you. And you know that it's multi-dimensional. In other words, it's not one-dimensional. What crosses you is represented by the Three of Wands. And this is, I will say, I'm going to say something because I don't think this is just dealing with this situation, okay? I would say that Sagittarius has to watch out for the grass is always greener, syndrome. The grass is always greener on the other side, right? And this card, the Three of Wands, connects with that idea of freedom and expansion, which definitely goes right along with Sagittarius. So we can't deny that. However, one of the situations that can occur is that a sign like Sagittarius might never be happy, might always feel claustrophobic in a relationship that is pretty, you know, day-to-day type of relationship. And this could happen over and over again if you're not careful, that you get involved with somebody. In this case, there may have been an unexpected pregnancy and then you just kind of fell into place. But even if it wasn't like that, if you just assumed, oh, I'm in love with this person, you begin to live with them and then you start to feel antsy, like you want to escape. And in some cases, it can simply mean maybe you're too young to really commit. Maybe you just need to get something out of your system. And by too young for a Sagittarius, it could be 40. You know, maybe you need to be 45. Who knows? There's no universal age when people are supposed to settle down. But I'm kind of being facetious about the 40s, but at least maybe into your 30s, maybe after your first Saturn return, where you may see all your friends, if you're in your 20s, and they're all starting to get married, and like lemmings falling off of a cliff, they're getting married. I remember my partner is 11 years older than I am, and I saw it very clearly. Friends getting married in their 20s, getting divorced in their 30s, early 40s, and just clusters of his friends doing that. And I'm sorry, but I don't think that's coincidental. I think that people in a social circle influence one another. And then, you know, when one person gets married, then the rest of pack starts to think, I wonder if I should take my cue from so-and-so. And then everybody does it, and then the same thing with divorce. So Sagittarians are independent thinkers, and you tend to like buck the trends and all that stuff. So definitely don't do things as other people do, and maybe you will feel more like you're doing the right thing when it comes along, when you've mellowed out a little bit, when you've gotten a little bit less when you don't have as much wanderlust. What is coming in is represented by the 10 of Wands. This may be a period of time when you're working more than usual. So you may be, another thing too is if you are somebody that travels for business, the 3 of Wands can be that it has its negative impact, in that maybe it affected your primary relationship because you were away from home and the temptations were really great. With the 10 of Wands, in the upcoming energy, this may indicate that you are working longer hours. Maybe this is something that it's a career push, something that you're doing, and that may also impact your relationship, your primary one or any kind of romantic one. And the outcome is the 2 of Cups. Now, for some of you, this may have nothing to do with a third party, but simply deciding whether or not you want to commit to somebody. And that can be, that the 3 of Wands could be like, well, what about my freedom? I'm afraid. If this individual is a literal water sign in person, hopefully they know who you really are and what you're about, and that they're not going to try to change you. That they're going to accept that you are the kind of person that needs a lot of freedom. And so whatever that means to you, if they are willing to accept you for that, then that's wonderful. I'm beginning to think that this may be kind of what is happening for some of you, is that you are deciding whether or not to commit fully to somebody. And I think that you're going to do it. And the Father of Cups can be an individual, particularly an older man, older or mature, we can say, because sometimes a younger person can be very emotionally mature, and that would also be the Father of Cups. And this person may be the person that you have been waiting for. And Mother of Wands, Queen of Wands could even mean that you are, if you are a woman, you're thinking this would be the perfect father for my child too. So if this is whether this is a new individual that comes along, or if this is somebody you're reuniting with, because March is Mercury retrograde, and that could bring somebody from the past. The 2 of Cups can be reuniting with somebody as well. So anyway, Sagittarius, that's what I have for you. If you would like a personal reading, please visit me at rainamoonastrology.com. The link is below to my online store. Have a great month. Take care. Bye.